Hello, chat. I realized that I was just sitting around and I was getting ready to start crocheting anyway, and I figured I had so much fun just chilling out and doing this yesterday. Why not continue the joy and make even more? I've decided that making these with a smaller needle is actually pointless, so... Ooh. I didn't post that I was going live. Twitch.tv/Melly. There we go. Hello, Mary Jamming. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you? I'm doing great. Posting to the blue sky. The bluest of skies, exactly. Yeah, I realized it was getting pretty late, and I was just sort of sitting around watching Jingle Cats, which I still technically have on in the background, but I can't hear it. But, I figured I was just gonna sit here and make stars anyway. So why not just hang out again? Oh my god. Da, 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 da. So apparently the music from Spirit City was copyrighted. Because I got a copyright. What the heck? What the heck? Ads? No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. What the helly? What are we gonna do instead? 1, 2. No premium? No. YouTube. What? No. That probably means I need to log into having to log in. Here, just in case so I don't accidentally dox my information. I'm gonna guess. Ugh. Lame. Can't remember what it is. Of course it is. There we go. Let's see. Music. Where the Crimbo? Holiday season? Lo-fi Christmas beats. That'll do. Apologies. So how are we doing on this fine Jingle Jam day one? It's been a wild day already. The fact that we've already raised like to nearly 300 of our goal, by the way. It's crazy. Three so far, okay. What the heck? What the helly? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're getting there. Dishing all the way. Those are hot doing. Making spirits bright. Okay. Magic ring done. I was supposed to say there's 2 strings there. That's crazy. Da, 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 da. Slip stitch. Fantastic. Hello, hello. Oh, what happened here? Okay, I think I need to take the ribbon out. We'll put that there. Okay, cool. Oh, this tail is gonna bother me so much. There we go. Hopefully that helps. Do you have any holiday traditions? Not really. Other than spending Christmas with my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Growing up, we had a tradition that involved finding a glass pickle ornament in the tree, and whoever found it first, you got an extra present. Little Polish thing for you there. Polish American tradition. Alcoholism? I mean, only for the holidays, baby. Although the older I've gotten, the more alcohol has just knocked me on my ass, and I just drink less and less each year. Gotta keep the liver on its toes. So 365 tradition. I'm really proud of the fact that I can just about remember this pattern in full at this point. I did, however, scuff the last star that I did, that being said. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. Like, it still looks good, but I was so distracted. 1, 2, 3... Wait. Speaking of distracted, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, okay, this is the half double. So, I somehow did this. And I don't know how. I managed it. I was just not paying attention. I was in the zone. And I somehow accidentally added an extra point. Like, I can see the puff. It's right there. Puff. Puff. I really don't know how I managed that. It's a coaster now? Nah, I still think it looks like a star at the very least. Happy accident, you know? I just really don't know how I accidentally ended up making an extra point on it. There was like a really wonky thing with this, with the start of this one, I will say. So I wonder if that had something to do with it. That just puff wasn't clear. And I kind of messed it up. That's okay. Like I said, happy accidents. You just get into the zone sometimes. So how about that collection, huh? So I went and got more of this yarn today, as well as some beads that I thought I could maybe embroider on. But the thread that I got was just too thick. So I'm gonna have to use like actual normal thread if I want to put beads on. It's a bit of a pain. I'm genuinely wondering if it's gonna be a worthwhile endeavor to put beading into it. Should be. There we go. It's a very cheery winter background you have. Yeah, well, I had the lo-fi Yogscast thing on, and then we got an ad, and I was like, never mind. So I don't really have a background other than this. This one ended up being smaller, even though I used the same needle. Yeah, okay, using different size needle is just so negligible, it's not worth it. So that's 2 of each color that I have so far. So... And you know what? This isn't terrible. I do wonder... You could probably end up doing this on purpose, even. If we just add a 6th puff. Maybe. This was such an accident, though. Right, let me show you the other colors I got. They're kind of dark, but I thought they might be fun anyway. Red for some Christmassy, some burgundy, blue, black for the goths. And then I do still have all those pastel colors as well. I'm just using my basket at the moment to put the colors back in. So the thing's all the way over there. Such a massive color shift, I will say, from my pastels. I say we start with good old red. Just a tad. Hello and welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm crocheting Christmas ornament stars. It's nice to have you here. I wanted to do something relaxing today as well. I was like, oh, there's so many different games and things I could play. And then I just sort of like was like, you know what? I kind of just want to chill out and, crochet more stars, because yesterday I actually really enjoyed making these. Come on. Please. Puff stitches are so difficult occasionally. They went from being really easy to suddenly somehow some pretty nice titles in the collection this year. Oh, for sure. Yeah, from what I've seen so far, I need to go and look at it properly because I actually haven't gotten a chance to look properly yet. I've been so busy with doing like Jingle Jam admin all day. 1, 2, 3. There's like so much to organize behind the scenes for my special stream that I'm doing on the 13th. Who knew trying to organize 15 guests would be a very stressful endeavor. That's a lot of guests. Yeah. And I can't do like guest reveals. Like part of the reason why so much hasn't been like leaked or revealed. 15, not 14, 15. And that's not including Melon or the people I have in the background who are going to be helping me. I can't leak or announce anything until I have that guest list confirmed, or at least a certain sections of it. Name and shame go on. No. Some people are just really hard to reach and also really busy this time of the year. Mel doesn't count. Mel doesn't count because he's hosting with me. Also, I've announced him. I mean, like I actually made like a really fun like just scuffed GIF and everything, of me and him, which I released on Blue Sky. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just not the right spot. Leakers hate this one. Secret, she hasn't finalized the guest list. I mean, technically, that's true. And that's true because there are people who haven't gotten back to me. Like, the invites have been set out, and I can't do anything until I hear, like, a no from them, and then I can get the backup list out, and yeah. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot of character building, I'm not gonna lie. Scheduling like this many people is definitely testing me, I won't lie. I just realized I could do this, and I need to add the goal thing again. Hold on. Add existing goal flag left. Yes. There we go. I need to set up alerts still properly. Because I wasn't sure if I was gonna... how I wanted to do those yet, truthfully. I have a hard enough time trying to wrangle 5 people for tabletop RPGs. Yeah. It's been really trying. And, like, some of the people I'm trying to get, like, in contact with and get, like, invites to are really hard to, like, contact because they just don't have, like, public emails and things like that. Imagine it's a Minecraft SCP. Oh my god. One, two, three, four, five, 6. So Mingo's dog trying to get some of Simon's pizza. Georgie's such a cutie. I hope they're down again when I'm down. I think they are. I don't know. I actually didn't see who's... If they're down for poker, then probably. Same nightmare to organize things with friends, especially this time of the year. Only finalize their friend miss plans to be held on the 6th of this month. It's already the 2nd. Yeah. I organize things by force. 5 people, 4 time zones into her, and my house is still a pain. There's no other way to wrangle a group of ADHD bisexuals. I just remembered something and then it fell out of my head. Just because he has different time zones, me being in the UK, I don't have to factor in the lone Australian. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One more. Started jamming around midnight for me, so it was evening for the Yanks, morning for the Aussies. Oof. I've always wanted to learn how to DM. But also, yeah, the organizational thing. Lollip's sweater is so cute. One, two. Whoop. DMing is blocked. Oh my god, I just remembered that. Fuck. I might actually have to do the fucking age verification bullshit. Because some of the people I've contacted for the game show are... If you played, what sort of class would you want to be? I have played before. And the one time that I played a pirate. Not sure what that falls under. Time to quickly get a NordVPN sponsorship. Rogue or Bard, maybe? I think it might have been like... I think my friend let me sort of mash the two. And I remember when Jordan and I we had this like really fun idea to do like Dungeons and Dragons, where we would play a session and then we would act out what happened in Minecraft and turn it into a sort of roleplay thing. But we just could never line up our schedules to get it done. Don't worry, you're passing age verification with flying colors. Dickhead. I am so very lucky to not be self-conscious about my age. Early midlife crisis in space. Midlife crisis general in my early 20s. Don't worry too much, homie. Honestly, I feel like your 20s are made for making mistakes and just trying to figure out who you are. You're not meant to have it all together, I'm gonna be honest with you. I turned 30 this year, and honestly, it's... yeah. I genuinely think your 20s are just meant to be messy. Wow, this has been a really hard year for me. At the same time, it's been a really, really great year for me. And your 30s, yeah. I mean, you are knitting the kind of thing grandmas have all over their living room. I want to give, like, a bunch of cute ornaments to my friends. And it feels more personable to make it by hand, you know? I genuinely find there's such a magic in creating something for people. And I try to do it every single year. Create something for my friends. So like this year my big thing was like learning how to hand make all kinds of different ornaments. And I'll show you one that I made actually that I'm really proud of. Hold on. I need to make more like it, but it's, hold on. Okay, where are they? Oh, I'm plugged in. 1 second. You can take the Southerner out of the hospitality, but you can't take the hospitality out of the Southerner. Okay, so these are some other ornaments that I've made. The backs are a bit messy, but I had to... Lewis took Mousie's gift wrapping job? What? For Sips's presents? Hold on. You cut all those little details? So I had to hand draw all of them. Yeah. They're kind of nonsensical. They actually took a fucking lot of time to do that. They're tiny. I can't believe Lewis deprived me of my gift wrapping job. If those are Sips's presents. Ooh. I look forward to that every year. I actually really enjoy wrapping presents. What the heck? Next I'll learn how to shoot. What the helly? Oh fuck, how am I gonna... Where's the other needle? How are you gonna call him up and ask him to cover the morning slot now? I know! Well, I only have one morning slot, so... You only have one morning slot for now. till the inevitable somebody is too hungover. Really don't need this big of a tail. Gotta put a stop to that by getting hammered every night. So bets on who's patient zero this year? Oh, I genuinely cannot afford to be sick, so I'm gonna be really looking after myself. I'm also luckily not, Ari had a question about the donation software in the Discord. What? If I had a donation message to Mousy, think will arrive to the Jingle Gym thing in general or just for Mousy? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. In the past, they've sometimes showed up in the overall. But obviously, like, sometimes we're able to kind of see that when... And they try to avoid, like, reading those out, but also... I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't have all the answers. I wish I did, but You're the only one with direct access to that side of... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the inner workings of the... how all that works. I only just now remembered, that I need to make sure the, I need to remember to set up the little panel thing that Ostov put a lot of work into. Happy Jingle Jam, I'm in the pub. Oh my goodness. How much of y'all drank? I don't know where Sean went. Oh no! Oh my goodness. I've just seen Cry Hollow when in the lurker mode. Oh yeah, this screen doesn't have the alerts on. I'm an idiot as well, I think, possibly. Let me check. Okay, no, they're on. But I need to set up the Tiltify ones. I do apologize. It's the one thing I was kind of like unsure about setting up today. Because I truthfully didn't decide I was gonna stream until moments before. And I figured since I'm gonna be crocheting, it was as miserable as I tuned into his IRL stream a little bit. Ah, shit. That hurt. One, two. Half a milli. Half a milli! Oh my god! That's epic! Oh, come on now. No, don't lose that loop, please, please, please. I made some of these loops so insanely tight. There we go. I think these puff stitches might actually be the most annoying part of this pattern. Oh, no, but that one goes fine. Okay. No, I see how it is. Okay. No, now suddenly it's fine. pull the magic circle. The magic ring. Okay, I'm gonna pull it again after I get this slip stitch in, actually. Hold on. There we go. Train crash in under 30 minutes. Classic. Oh, I disabled the streamer mode, so I have alerts on. That's always good. Hey! Hey, Tev. We are... groovin'. God, really, after those puff stitches are done, this really is just a breeze to get through. One, two, three, chain one. Yeah, okay. I'm a little bit worried that I forgot to chain one on some of these. Well, we're gonna find out if I made that mistake momentarily. We shall see. Two. I can't believe it's already December. It genuinely does feel like this year has just flown by. I don't get it. Where does the time keep going? Whoa, that's a half double. It's not what we want. Two. It's a really loose stitch on the edge there. Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, it looks okay. I need to find a better way to hold this yarn because my hand, God, it hurts. Ba-da-da-da. 1, 2. Whoa. Do-do-do-do-do. I want to learn how to crochet like other ornament shapes as well. I wonder if there's like a moon ornament pattern. Wonder how that would work. I think it'd be cute. I'll look it up in a second. I'm kind of curious. Found a pretty cute one. Don't know anything about crochet to tell you if it's good or not. Whee! There is truly something so satisfying about, like, creating things. Can look at it and then put the link in. Okay, I'll have a look. Let me see. Let's see this. Crescent moon. Oh lord. Okay. That is they also have a tiny star pattern. It looks itty bitty. Which looks adorable. Magic ring, chain 3, put a slip, set slips, single crochet into third chain from the hook. Chain, okay, hold on. Circle, chain 3. Put a single crochet into the third chain from the hook. Slip stitch into... Repeat 4 more times equals 5 points. That does sound simple. I'm tempted enough to give it a try real quick. Hold on. Let's see. This is a lot of yarn. Okay, magic ring, chain 3, 2, 3. Put a single crochet into the third chain from hook. And then, whoa. Come on now. Why was that so deep? Single crochet. Three. It is a little bit finicky, I will say that much. Doing this on a magic ring is a bit of a pain. But we make do.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your
Nice!
boy.
Happy Jingle Jam y'all.
Oh my goodness. We will indeed. Thank you for 96 months. How are you, my dear? Oh, I love seeing your travel photos. Oh my god, they're so lush. No, I had so much fun. Hell yeah. Your photos looked so good as well. Okay, let's see if this worked. I had to train my dad. I was about to say it wasn't your brother taking them again, clearly. I was like, either it's the sister that knows how to take the photos, or the brother's finally gotten better at taking your photos. He's not taking pics ever again, honestly. And that is fair and valid. This is sort of working. It's hard to tell. It's a little wonky star. It kind of works. Oh, fuck, okay. I might honestly actually leave this in case I want to just turn this into the loop or tie it off something else. That was like easy enough. doing it into magic ring obviously like makes sense and all, but it's also a little finicky. I think it needed it is the tiniest little star, but it does work. I do feel like Oh, I think I might know. Hold on. I've just realized they've labeled the terminology. So 1, 2, 3. Let me see what kind of... What do they constitute as a single crochet? Okay, no, I did an actual single crochet. So I did do it correctly. It's just maybe not the right yarn for this. Although I think it's kind of cute. If I made like enough of these tiny little ones, that might be a cute little garland. I think I'll write it down. I love how I went to go look up a moon tutorial and instead we end up finding Tiny Star. Single. How's the crocheting going? Good! I just went looking for a tutorial on crocheting a little moon, and instead ended up finding this cute little star that's it's kind of basically a mini version of this. It's still a magic ring. Tiny little star. So I'm just writing down what that entailed real quick, because I do actually like them. And think I might make more of them. So there's tiny. Oops, sorry. Let me just. Okay, let's look at this crescent moon real quick and see what it entails. My one concern with this crescent moon is that it looks like it takes up a lot. It doesn't look flat. It looks... This pattern is worked in a spiral. Use a stitch marker to mark the beginning of each round. Oh dear. Can be flat if you skip the stuffing. Oh! I see what they've done. Of course. It's one big spiral that's then folded. I get it. Okay. A single crochet into the loop slip knot, pull and close hole. 2 single crochet into each stitch around, and it basically just keeps going. And that's why you have to mark it. Enough to whip stitch the 2 sides together. Pull the tail through the last stitch and knot and weave the other tail end. Fold the move in hat and whip stitch it together. If you like, stuff the moon with a small amount of fiber fill. Halfway through, sewing the 2 sides together, weave in the end. That's not too terrible. It looks tiny enough, but so basically it's just going around in a circle. I would need to grab a few round markers. It's definitely not as bad as I thought it was. I'm trying to think of how else you, like... Single crochet in the next stitch, repeat from the star around. I'm gonna grab the gray thread that I have and we'll try it. Oh, I'm still connected. That's right. 1 second. Let's try it. Everything's worth trying at least once. That is the gray, right? There's like a more gray. I like the light gray, I think. I'll leave. No, light gray. Stick to your guns. Okay. Stitch marker. You know, I literally stepped on one. I did, in fact, step on one. Okay. Oh, okay. I definitely want to do more of those tiny little stars. I think that'd be so cute to make like a little garland. Okay. So make a magic ring, chain 1, put 8 single crochet into loose slip knot. Okay. That's very straightforward. That's 1. Oops, I'm so used to double crocheting. I 2. 3. 4. I did it again. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay. Two single crochet into each stitch around. I realistically need like 2 stitch markers, but that's okay. God, I've been doing so much double crochet, it's genuinely hard for me not to... One, 2... I get the sense that this might end up looking a little, wonky. That's the first one. Okay. This next stitch right here is... two single crochet into next stitch. And then 1 single crochet. So, alright, so 2, 1, 2. Give it up for 2. That's right. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. Oh my god. Come on, please. So that was... So this should be 1. And now we're back to the beginning. Right, okay, I see what's happening. Next stitch is... Whoa! Get back here. 2. So now we're going 2. I instinctively did a double crochet. So now it's 2, 1, 1. So 1, 1, 2, and now 1, 1, that's 2, 1, 1. I'm already starting to see the shape. 2. 1. 1. Da 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 da. 1. 1. Scarf looking like a scarf. She's making a whole human standing insane in equal measure. Not heard of that at all, actually. I don't really... I'll be honest, I don't know much of what goes on. So we're on round 5. 2, 3. So 2 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, repeat from the start around. Okay. Oh, whoops, that was a chain. So 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. One. Oh my goodness. 2. Hold on. 3. Extra credits, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness. Hi everyone. We're making cute little Christmas ornaments and things. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome in. We are jingle jamming and just having a chill one. Right now, I am in the process of making a little. You can kind of see it starting to come together. A little crescent moon. Got a few more rounds. Oh, I keep wanting to double crochet. Hi everyone. If you don't know me, hi, I am Mousy. It is very nice to have you here.
Oh, it's this guy again.
Hannah, thank you for giving us an
not a
extra
cool
credit.
guy.
Is that crocheting? Yes, it sure is. I do technically know how to knit. I just don't like it. Like, I can knit. I can confidently knit. I just don't enjoy it. I don't like it. The movement just isn't fluid for me. Like, yeah, I can do it. I've knit a bunch of, like, just washcloths and things before, but, crocheting I find a lot easier. It's just loops. I think the hardest part about any sort of weaving craft is like losing your stitch. I've heard the same thing from other fiber arts folks, yeah. It's just... like, it's... Crocheting and knitting's like riding a bike to me. I guarantee if I went and grabbed my knitting needles and I cast on, I could probably just blindly do it. I've made enough things with knitting before just to come to the conclusion that I just nah. Which was like much to the bane of my family as well, because like I grew up a little bit on a farm, and obviously my family there is the ones who taught me how to crochet and knit and sew and all that, and they're real big into knitting and whatever, and then like they'd be knitting their own socks and shit, and I would just be like, hard pass. I don't want that. I just want to one hook and doing this over and over again. Like when I'm making these stars, I can do these so quick now. This is not going by quickly though, this moon. It's the first time I've made this moon. But I hope everyone's having a good evening. It's so very wonderful to have you here. I keep losing my stitch. If this is 2, 1, 2, I might have lost a stitch somewhere. One, two, three. No, I didn't. That was 2. You can also blame us for distracting and throwing off the groove. Ah, no. See, I counted very quickly and... Oh, we got to the end of that playlist. I counted very quickly. I keep... So for the main star pattern that I've been doing, for anyone who knows any of this, I've been double crocheting and half double crocheting, and now suddenly I'm having to single crochet again. And that is far more jarring than I thought it would be. Next stitch is start of the row. So round 6, see, 2 single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet in the next 4 stitches, repeat from the star round. Good lord. Okay. So 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, Still like a whole nother round after this. That's crazy. It's a much bigger moon than I expected it to be. One, two. One. Two. Three. Four. And now we do the 2. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Forever plaguing myself with tight stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more round after this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost. One, 2, 3, 4. Bow, 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 bow. Ah. This is a 2. Now 1, 2, 3. And what do you know it? 4. Crazy how it just lines. You can already kind of see it. It's not as like. It's kind of cute, actually. I'm beginning to believe. All right, final round. 2, 5. Yeah, I guessed. It's 2 and 5. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get in there. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ow. Till long enough to whip stitch the two sides together. Pull the tail end through the last stitch and knot and weave the other tail end. Fold the moving. Trying to determine where. This doesn't look like it ends right there. Feels like it should go for a few more. Well, no. Alright, enough for whip stitch. Sorry. I just realized I keep like leaning forward and I'll leave the tail long just so we can work this out. That was probably too long of a tail. If I had enough like leftover yarn, I could like pull and fray. I don't think I do though. It's just like little bits and pieces here and there. Don't know if that's enough. I really don't want to grab the fiber fill. I'm not even sure where I put it. That's not really enough to give definition, I think. Well, actually... it's a little bit of a definition. It looks kind of more like a... looks like a fortune cookie. Oh, that's so funny. I was just gonna say, no, I see it, I see it. Oh. Oh, don't do it like that. Okay. It's not really enough fiber fill. But hey, like, I have all these little pieces of yarn all over. It's better to use them than to not, in my opinion. Let me see if I have any other little scraps of yarn. I think that might actually be all of them. Yeah. You can make crochet fortune cookie gifts with affirmations inside. Oh, that would be cute. But, I did not like crocheting in that round. That was, I do not think I want to make a lot of these. That is a very cute idea, I won't lie. Okay, if I shape it a little bit more to get this to be the... it looks more crescent-like. Oh, this is huge. I don't like how that's doing that. Well, the slightly smaller one. That'll be a little better. Oh, I had to use a threading coin for the first time in ages today. I haven't used one of those since I, like, began sewing as a kid. But I was using such, like, delicate, like, yarn and needed to thread, like, the smallest needle imaginable. Hey, Sean. Instead of whip stitching, I could blanket stitch. I do love a good blanket stitch. Those look adorable. Thank you. Managed to escape to get in early. Honestly, fair and valid. Whoa. The 1 a.m. pub jumping life is way behind me. Found that out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The past few years, I've learned that as well. I have this moment when I'm, like, out where I'm genuinely like, I love all of these people, I adore all of these people, but God, do I want to go home and just read my book. Like, fuck. Frau, however, has youth on their side still. Absolute demon. It'll catch up to him. With the amount they were putting away, bars didn't need me to turn a profit. Me at the cider stand at Comic-Con. Yeah, I really only drink these days, like, when it's like a special occasion or I'm out, like, on, like, a trip or, like, a vacation or something. At home, way cheaper that way too and done, yeah. That's when normal people drink as well. Yeah, but like I don't really have a drink at home anymore is what I'm saying. If I'm gonna drink anything at home, I'm just gonna have, like, sparkling water. Some tea. Nice warm cup. Oh, okay, wait, no. That being said, I do occasionally love a hot toddy. And maybe some, like, Baileys in, hot chocolate as well. That is a goated mix, I will say that. It's kind of a crescent moon. Hey, Sir Wiljar, thank you so much for the raid! It's crescent moon-like. Hello, fellow Jingle Jammers. Hello.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
Oh my goodness, thank you for throwing your prime at me, Cyriljar. Be jangled and married all, exactly. I think maybe with, like, fiberfill, it might have been maybe more crescent-like. It's a bit late to try and get fiberfill into it, though. I would have to cut the stitching and try and... Like, if it were... What we making? Ornaments and garland, just like crocheting like little Christmas things. So far it's just been these little star ornaments. And then I just found a little, pattern for a mini star, and then we just finished this moon. Actually, even without the fiberfill, that actually kept shape pretty well. It's kind of a moon. I'm gonna leave the tails on these. Although this one's probably a really long tail. I'm still... If I make this part of a garland, like these small little stars... then I'll probably want the tail. So we'll put that off to the side. Oh, that moon was really frustrating. I did not like that. And that was just single crocheting. By, like, type of, you know, crochet stitch, these are technically more complex, but this just was like going around in a circle, counting. Mildly mind-numbing. Oh, do I bother writing that down? I'd love to learn to do something like this, but I already have far too many hobbies. Let me tell you about a little magical thing called ADHD. I've come to a point in my life where I accept that there is a shelf out in technically my kitchen. That is just craft supplies for a lot of different crafts. The main ones that I maintain is journaling. And the state of my desk right now is concerning because blueprints, I still haven't cleaned up all of the journaling supplies from blueprints. Because I've been using it. My Krika is still on my desk. Nervously avoids looking at the stacks of Warhammer boxes and racks of paint around them. I think in January, probably, because there's still a bunch of stuff I need. I need to craft, like, Christmas cards for close friends and stuff, and a few birthday cards. So for the time being, I've basically sort of made this, like, mental deal with myself that, it's all allowed to stay on my desk to a degree. I do kind of have to try and organize it a little bit, but, like, come January, it all needs to go back. And, classic. No. I worked, before Blueprints, I worked very, very hard at keeping this desk clean, and it was good. Genuinely. Everything was great. I guarantee the moment I pick all of this art supplies up off my desk, I'm gonna have so much space here. I'm not even gonna know what to do with it. It's so bad, though. I'm not making another one of those moons. That was atrocious. That was such a nightmare. Fuck. Like, it's one of those patterns that was, like, easy, but also just, God, I don't want to do that again. You're going to have so much space to put supplies for a new project. I don't know about that because I genuinely miss having a clean desk. A clean, organized desk because, like, when I'm not streaming or, like, doing a journal thing, the mess on my desk has genuinely made me avoid it. I don't want to be here. Which in some ways is actually not terrible. I wonder if I can stuff this in there. Get in there. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, I miss having space on my desk. Especially for, like, my cup of tea in the morning, being able to have, like, enough space to just sort of, like, plan out things and not have, like, every inch of my desk, like, encroached upon by, like, sticker packs and pens. There's about a million different things of washi tape, scraps of paper. I have the paper rack out here as well. I really want to get rid of that. There's so much I don't really want to have out here. I look at it and it just is overwhelming. It's quite bad. Anya would be in envy. Of whomst. Whomst do we speak of? That sounds like a problem for later, Mousy. Maybe. It's wax sealer. I need to send a card with a not Christmas surprise to you. Oh my god. Hell yeah. That does remind me, I had a bunch of like really pretty envelopes. Where did they go? Did I move them back out? Of all the things I cleaned up, I took all the envelopes out. Oh! I finally bought a fountain pen. Just to confirm, we still love Sephiroth. I mean... I didn't buy this bad boy for nothing. So, yeah, Sephiroth, Estinian. Noticing a theme in the, elf, white hair. So yeah, I got a new, Quaiko Sport. They had they're discontinuing their, blush, like, frosted line. And I saw the pink one, and I don't... The ink cartridges are lasting a lot longer than I expected them to, truthfully, with how much I write with my fountain pens. So I got a pink one for this ruby red ink. I love writing with fountain pens. The only, like... The only problem that I have is that I can never get a, medium nib. I've gotten so used to writing with fine-tip fountain pens. Wait, those are fountain pens? They sure are. These are the Quaiko Sport line. And you can get these, like, little clips that you can put on them. I need to get a silver one for my blue one, and probably a silver one for my pink one that's coming. These are the fine tip. This is just your run-of-the-mill black ink. My blue one, I have this midnight blue ink that I really like. I don't like the really harsh blue ink, but this is on yellow paper, so it doesn't really show well. Hold on. It's like a gray blue. But yeah, I really dislike the standard blue ink. It's so... I just don't like the look of it. But when I tested out this midnight blue ink, I really, really like it. It looks really nice on 150 gram paper. Hold on, I might have an example of that. Let's dry. How is that still not dry? What the hell? Anyhow. I utterly despise writing this far down, so... Oh, stickers. It's like a dusty blue. It's so... I genuinely find it so much more pleasing to the eye. It's like a gray blue than like the bright fluorescent blue of like standard pens that I so deeply dislike. And this ruby red is really nice as well. I'm not burning through these cartridges as fast as I thought I would to be able to switch them back and forth. As soon as my last good Parker fountain pen got pinched by one of the kids I used to teach it. It's not so harsh on the eyes. Yeah. Like, I can compare it to, Oh wait, this is blue. I think that's it next to the black. We love a little easy on the eyes. You know what I discovered recently as well that I'm so intrigued by? Quaiko has a highlighter fountain pen. I'm so deeply intrigued by it. I've never seen one before. Yeah. Let me bring up the kit. Hold on. I was looking at this. Not like looking at it to buy because I have so many mild liners, there's no reason for me to be... How does that even work? Hold on, let me find it. Quaiko highlighter. Just need like a website that has it. Come on. Okay, here we go. That sounds impractical, probably. More than likely. So it comes in a little set with the glowing yellow ink, which I have always wondered what the point of this specific Quaiko ink was. Well, now I know. So it's a flat tip. So it's the same as like these sport ones. So like an ink, I'm gonna see if I can find a swatch of that ink as well. Let me find... Do they swatch them here? Of course they don't. Quaiko ink swatch. I'm intrigued by it, but offended at this concept. glowing yellow. But I mean, wants to really try it, it's just see. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I've done a little Googling. It is very bright fluorescent. I have tried that ink in shop. And I know that it is actually quite bright. Is this the Quaiko highlighter yellow ink review? I would like a specific labeled. That's so tiny though. It's bright as shit, but like, yeah, it's such a weird, intriguing concept. Like, what? A fountain highlighter? I'm just so, like... But no, genuinely, I remember seeing this ink in the shop. I picked it up. I saw a swatch of it. And I was just like, what? What is the purpose of it? Of all the Quaiko inks? Writing instruments, accessories, ink. Like, you have, like, all of these normal colors, right? Like, there's my midnight blue, pearl black, royal, Paradise blue actually doesn't look horrible, shockingly. The green wasn't the biggest fan. Orange is alright. Ruby red is the red that I got. Summer purple was out of stock. I really wanted that as well, but the shop that I was at was out of stock in that. Caramel brown didn't really intrigue me. This didn't intrigue me. I do have a oh, what's it called? A converter. I have an inkwell converter for the sport pen. Technically any of their Quaiko, like, of their pens can use that. But it's literally the same as the cartridges, honestly, so it's just if you want to use, like, other types of ink with their pens, it's handy. There it is. That's what I have. I have the converter right there. That one. It's quite handy. What I will say, learn from my mistakes, because, oh my god, it is such a annoying mistake. I bought ink that is not specifically made for, fountain pens, and yeah, it wasn't good, let's put it that way. But yeah, fountain pens. There's the one I got. So this is the one I got, and I was on this website, and when I saw that this is being discontinued, I immediately went to my Dutch journal and paper and like writing supply supplier, and they still had it in stock with like all of the nibs except medium. Medium is always sold out. It's so annoying. But now I've gotten so used to writing with fine that I don't know if I ever get one with medium, I think it's gonna really be like throw me, because I've gotten so used to it now. But anywho. Yeah. Oh, Sean fucked off, coward. No, he just went sleep. You said you were a lightweight. Oh, fuck. You didn't even drink? Oh. Oh my god. We're 5 pounds away from being halfway to our, I guess, the first goal for our campaign. That's crazy. Holy heck. We haven't even, you know... I do notice something about the donate page. My schedule is supposed to be 1 block up. I got 5 hours of driving tomorrow. Ain't no way I'm staying out. Ooh, yeah, wait. That is a lot of driving. So, let's recap. We made a little crescent moon that looks more like a fortune cookie. A mini star, which that was actually quite easy. I think I could make a load of these and make like a cute little garland. And I made like 3 stars as well. We've made so many now. I need like a long... for the ones I have put ribbons on. In fact, can I donate for one at all? Sean, you know what? I'll make you one. If you would genuinely like one, I will make you one. These stars are genuinely quite easy for me. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've made 10 now. Although this one ended up having an extra point somehow, so... What's Warchild's price? Whatever you deem acceptable, and I will package one up nice and pretty. Is there a color that you would like? Because I do have a whole box of pastels. That first link is broken unless it doesn't like opera. Oh, yeah, no, that is broken. Why is that like that? Oh, it's because there's no space. Try it again. Even though there was an entire enter on the command when I made it. Love that. Fantastic. Yeah, look at all my stars. It's actually quite fun to make. I don't know why I didn't think to crochet little ornaments sooner. I definitely am now very intrigued with making a little mini star. My trees are light green and dark green, so whatever would stand out against it. I have thoughts. I'll have a look. Holy shit! I look away for 2 seconds to look at my stars and somebody donates. How many of y'all just donated? We went way over halfway. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. 585 pounds already for War Child. Wanted to do funny number, someone beat me to it. What the hell? What? Look away more often, it seems to help more. What the fuck? I love the star. Hopefully this will give chat the boost to get to 100% since 50% was so easy. Stay cool, chat. Merry jangling, y'all. Oh my god. I do wonder why my overlay's not popping up with the pop-ups the way I thought it would. I need to check into that. I need to sort out the alerts as well. What the hell, though? All right, Sean. I will make you a star. Let me write it down. Like a little, I need like a little post-it. We've had some issues with the overlays as well. I figured out that, like, they need to be, like, refreshed. Donating here to my own at all goes to War Child, which is what counts. Hell yeah! Where's my star? Shake my... Oh my god! I can't make them for everyone, okay? I don't, like... It does hurt my hand a little bit to do too many of them. I've gotta, like... I've gotta pace them out. And... You're a real star all along, Nevin. Just need to, get the ribbons on these. She hates me, clearly. You call me old all the time! Factually correct! Fuck you! names are both pink. I can't read. I didn't call you old. I see that now. I only looked for a second, didn't see which pink name it was. Being mean to Sean for no reason now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sean's catching strays. Sean, please forgive me. Eyesight going with the age. Oh my god. Might need to look into that prescription. It's just because I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. So sorry. How many fingers am I holding up? Okay, what the hell? I'm just finishing these few stars off. Because I just noticed that these ends didn't get tucked in, and that really... it bothers me. But yeah, I really love finding, like, gifts I can make each year. I do genuinely enjoy the process, and I don't know, I guess it feels more special to me, at least. Like, gift giving is definitely one of my joys. I love, like, figuring out what to get people for Christmas and planning all that out, and I make it into a sort of like spectacle. Like, I remember one year somebody liked butterfly. It was one of my friends, and so I got this box and I decorated the box with like butterflies on both the outside and the inside, and I found like a bunch of mounted butterflies that were really pretty, and the box was just like filled with a bunch of like really pretty stuff. I was really proud of that one. I've been struggling with a few Christmas gift ideas for some of my friends. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I definitely love making something as well in that mix. It feels... the little personal touch. I know some of the, like, some folks who still have, like, a Christmas card that I sent them, like, years, like, I made for them years ago. Which is crazy to me. I just figure it sits out on, you know, their desk for maybe a few weeks, and then they probably, like, throw them out. I just sort of assume that they throw them out, honestly. I found out from one of them that they still have it. Handmade gifts are much nicer than buying something. Yeah, and I've seen this like trend as well that I thought was really cool of like thrifted gifts. And it's so clever. It's like you go into it with like an idea, right? Of like, okay, you want to give someone some, like, a nice bottle of wine. And so you find, like, a nice, like, little basket box, which can be thrifted. Some, like, a cloth to line it, which can also be thrifted. Maybe some nice, like, glasses or, like, cheese board, like, things, like, just stuff that things that you could find at the thrift store, basically, but like really carefully like curated things for like a themed gift. And I find that concept actually really intriguing because there's so much thought that has gone into it. And like maybe you could make some like homemade jam or something to put in it as well. It's such a neat, clever idea. I think it's a neat idea. Yeah, these bright red ones that I did today don't really go with the pastel colors that I have already. The more I look at them with the rest of the other ones, I'm just kind of like... they look a bit off. Okay, let's get that pen out. I've tied a bunch more. Those are so cute. Oh, I love them. I'm very excited about that star garland now. But yeah, and then there's this red one that does not go with the pastel color themed. I had high hopes for that being like, oh, bright red's a Christmas color, they'll go together, and then I'm now seeing them with the others, and I'm like, that's bright. Really bright red. Maybe the bright red ones will go to one of my friends, but the rest go to the yikes. Or maybe I'll do like a bunch of red ones. I have thoughts. And they'll be like a nice set. Well, folks, it's 10 to midnight. I've got a little bit of the eepy. You know what I'm saying? I panic not realizing you're in a different time zone. I am in the Netherlands. It is, yeah, 10 to midnight. I am tired. And, I did a bunch of chores today, and I just did that thing where I remember, I remembered, that I did all of my bedding today, and I have to put my bed together in order to go to bed, and I'm now realizing, oh, oops. Well, we're gonna be having a probably 1 a.m. put my bed back together. Have fun. Yeah, that's the worst chore to forget as well. At least it's dry. It's all in the dryer, so it'll be all dry, but like but anywho. Alright, folks. I will probably be live tomorrow, maybe, possibly. I have actually not worked out a schedule for this week. I technically still need to pack for Friday, but that's a later me problem. There's the Discord again, all that jazz. Yes, I am doing a special stream on the 13th of December for War Child. Jingle Jammin'. We've got a very special game show plan that I've been working on since July. With hopefully 15 guests, if all of them get back to me. In an acceptable time frame. I should have 15 guests. And then me and Melon hosting. So with that, I'm gonna send you over to Shadow. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And thank you so much.